morning, children. In the last class, we saw a few concepts in money and credit as a recap. In today's class, we are going to see the remaining concepts of the same chapter. So, in this today's class, we are going to see the first concept as the types of credit. So, in the types of credit, we are having two division. One is formal source of credit and the another one is informal source of credit. First, we must know about what is formal and what is informal. Okay. In the formal source of credit, the RBI will supervise it. Okay. The Reserve Bank of India will supervise the formal source of credit. In the informal sources, no institution or no one will supervise it. In the formal source of credit, the interest rate will be very less. In the informal source of credit, the interest rate will be high. So, in the formal source, the collateral, we need the collateral. Without collateral, we cannot get the loan in the formal source of credit. In the informal sources, sometimes the lender may ask the collateral or he may not ask the collateral. It is purely depend upon the lender. Okay. Then the next thing is mostly the rich people will depend the formal sector. And the poor people mostly they will depend only the informal sector because they are lagging in the collateral. Okay. And in the formal sector, they will have more documentation procedures. Okay. So, if they want to get any loan, they must satisfy the documentation, then only they can get the loan in the formal sector. But in informal sector, no such documentation process will be there. Okay. So, if the people they want the loan, directly they can go to the informal sector and immediately they can get the loan. And in the formal sector, they will give more duration to repay the loan. But in case of informal sector, the duration will be very less. Now, we will see the examples for the formal source of credit. The examples are banks, cooperatives, regional rural banks and self-help group. Here, the informal sector, the examples are merchants, traders, moneylenders, landlords, friends, relatives, employers, etc. Okay. So, there are more informal sources in our country because it will be easy to start the informal sources. So, the people they will go to the informal and they will get the loan because they are lagging in the collateral as well as they need the loan immediately. Okay. So, these are the difference between formal and informal source of credit. And the next thing under this we are going to see that why the farmers will get loan. For what reason they will get the loan. Mostly the farmers will get the loan for the crop production. Okay, to purchase the fertilizers or pesticides or electricity or equipments. Okay, for that only the farmers will get the loan. And the minimum credit period is they need for 3 to 4 months. Before the sowing season, they will get the loan and till harvesting they need the money. So, the farmers they will get the loan mainly for the crop production. You must have a clear idea about this. And so, in the urban areas, we have to see that in the urban areas where the people they will go and get the loan. So, mostly the rich people they will depend to the formal sector and the poor people they will take only from the informal sources. Okay, because they are lagging in collateral. That is the main thing. And the next thing, how we can improve the loan to the formal sector or the methods to reduce the dependence of informal source of credit. So, what we have to do? The banks and the cooperatives they have to give more loan. they have to establish their branches in the rural area and nearby the farmers. Okay, they have to establish the branches nearby the farmers, and they are having a lot of complex procedure that must be reduced. Then only the poor people, they will go and approach the banks. Not only the poor people, even the illiterates, they will go and approach the banks. So these are the things to reduce in the formal sector. Then the next topic we are going to see is different sources of credit arrangements. So in this we saw the three case study, Shyamal, Arun and Rama case study. Okay, so these people are living in the village Sonpur. So the whole case study is going to based only on the village Sonpur. First we will see about the person Shyamal. Okay, Shyamal, he's having 1.5 acres of land. So till the few years back, he borrowed only from the village moneylender at the interest rate of 5% per month. So per annum it will be 60%. But only for the few years, Shyamal started to borrowing from an agriculture trader in the village at the interest rate of 3% per month. Okay, per month it is 3%. So at the beginning of the cropping season, the trader supplies the farm inputs, and after the harvesting, the Arun has to repay the crops because he has to sell the crops only to the traders. Okay, apart from the interest, the traders, he will get the crops only at a very low prices. So with that, the Shyamal is suffering because even he is getting the less interest when compared to the money lender. The trader is forcing Shyamal to sell only to him. So what happened? Again, the Shyamal is exploiting in this way. The next case study we are going to see is about Arun. Okay, so Arun is one among the farmers who is getting the loan in the formal sector, the bank. Arun is having 7 acres of land, and for that his interest rate is 8.5% per annum, and he can pay that interest and loan in the next 3 years. He is having duration of 3 years to repay his loan. So what Arun will plan means he will repay the loan after harvest by selling only a part of the crop. The remaining crop he will store in the cold storage, and whenever the price are increasing, at that time he will go and sell the remaining crops. From that he is getting more profit, and once he repay the loan, he can apply a fresh loan in the bank. Okay, the only drawback in the bank is if you are not paying the previous loan, you cannot get the next loan. But in the informal sources, if you are not paying the previous loan also, you will get the fresh loan. Because of that only, the people are caught into the debt trap. Okay, now we will see the third case study is about Rama. So the Rama is a woman, and she is working in a nearby field. She is a landless agricultural laborer, and when Rama needs the money, she will approach the landowner. Okay, so the landowner will give Rama as a percentage of 5% per month, and Rama repays the money by working in the farm. Most of the time, the Rama has to take a fresh loan before the previous loan has to be repaid. So now Rama is having 5,000 as a loan, and she will get loan for the unproductive purpose. Okay, most because you don't have any land, so she will get for the festivals, functions like that. Even for if she is not feeling well, she will get the loan. So like this she will get the loan, and mostly she will got into the debt trap because she is not able to repay the loan. And even though the landowner is not treating her well, she is forcing herself to work in the farm. because she is not able to repay the loan. Okay, so from this 3 case study, we can easily identify that the Arun is better than the Shyamal and Rama because he is getting loan from the formal source and he is very safe. Okay, so these are the 3 case studies from Sonpur village. And the next thing, the main important thing in the rural people, they will get loan from the cooperatives. Okay, so the cooperatives means besides banks, the other major source of cheap credit in the rural areas are the cooperative societies. The members of the cooperative, they will pool their savings, okay, in certain areas, and they will keep this savings as a collateral in the bank and they will get loan. So the members, they will divide the loan among themselves and they will repay the loan, then they will be ready for the next round of loan. Okay, so now in this case study, we are going to see about the Krishak cooperative, which is situated in the village Sonpur. Okay, in the Krishak cooperative, they are having 2,300 farmers as a members. Okay, it accepts the deposits from its members. With these deposits as collateral, the cooperative has obtained a large loan from the bank. These funds are used to provide loans to the members. Once these loans are repaid, another round of lending can take place. Apart from this, they are having a few types of cooperatives, that is farmers cooperatives, weavers cooperatives, industrial workers cooperatives, etc. Okay, mostly these people, they will get loan for the agriculture implements. If they want to purchase the agricultural implements, for that they will get the loan. They will get loan for cultivation and agricultural trade, and they will get loan for the fishery, and sometimes if they want, they can get loan for the construction of houses, okay, and other variety of productive purposes. They can get the loan from the cooperatives. Okay, I hope you are all very clear about cooperatives and the different sorts of credit arrangements. Then we will move to the next topic, that is self-help group. Very important concepts, because this concept often they will ask you in 3 marks and 5 marks. Sometimes you will get in 1 marks also. Okay, so mostly in the self-help group, the ideal size will be 15 to 20 members. Okay, not more than that, only 20 members. The maximum of 20 members will be in the self-help group. Okay, if in a group they are having for that only the women will be there or the men will be there, no mixed group will be there in the self-help group. Okay, so for that group, they will come from the same locality, from the same area. They will join together and they will start the group. For that group, they will have the leader. Okay, they will select the leader, and that leader will take care of all the activities. Whenever they want to take a decision, all the members will take the decisions. Okay, and they will have a regular meeting, monthly meetings they will have it. Okay, so in that meeting, they will discuss about the social and economical problems. They don't want to register this group in any organization. Okay, so the savings, they have to pool their savings. Like cooperatives, here also the people, they have to pool their savings. The savings will varies from rupees 25 to 100 depending upon the ability of the people. Okay, if they are ability to save more, they can give more amount, they can fix the more amount. Okay, so the group, they will charge interest on the loan, but it will be very less when compared to other sources. Okay, so if the groups are successfully running for 2 years, more than 2 years, then they are eligible to get loan from the bank without any collateral. Okay, so with that money, they will start some business. From that, they will earn profit and they will divide among themselves. Okay, mostly the women will be the member, because the women, they want to come out from the economical backward situation. Okay, so mostly the women will be the member in this. Okay, dear. And the next thing is, in this group, what work they will do it. Sometimes they will start any business like entrepreneurs, or sometimes they will do the social works like cleaning the area or any social issues happening in the country or in and around surrounding the areas. They will take care of the problems and they'll sort out all the problems, social and economic problems only they will focus mainly. Okay, so many successful entrepreneurs came from the self-help group. That is the main thing. Okay, it's a positive in the self-help group. And what is the advantage of self-help group? Okay, the women, they will get self-employment, and the women, they can come out from the economical backward situations. Okay, and they can help the family. So in economic wise, they can help the family and they can improve their standard of living. Okay, these are the main advantage of self-help group. And the next concept we are going to see is the functions of RBI. So what are the main functions only we are going to discuss here. Okay, the RBI will issue the currency notes, then the RBI will supervise the formal source of credit. Okay, then the RBI will act as a bankers bank. Okay, all the commercial banks, it will be the head of the thing. So if any commercial bank they are having problem, they will go and approach the central bank. And it is a government bank. Okay, so it is a government bank, means if the government is having any financial problem, they will go and approach the Reserve Bank of India. These four things alone you keep it in mind. Okay, RBI will supervise the formal sector, it will issue the currency notes, it is a banker's bank. So if any commercial bank is having any problem, it will go and approach the Reserve Bank of India. Then it is a government bank. So if the government is having any financial crisis, then RBI will help to sort out that problem. Okay, and the next concept we are going to see is the Grameen Bank of Bangladesh. Okay, it is a very successful story. It is located in the Dhaka, the capital of Bangladesh. Okay, the Professor Muhammad Yunus, he started the Grameen Bank of Bangladesh in the year 1983. Okay, but before that itself, in 1970 itself, he started as a small project. Okay, in 1983 he looked at it as a big project, but before 1983, that is 1970 itself, he started this bank as a small project. Okay, in the year October. So what the main plan means, he want to give the loan to the poor people to meet that credit. Okay, because if they are going for the informal sources, because they don't have the collateral, so they will go and approach the informal sources. The informal sources will charge higher interest. The poor will caught into the debt trap. In order to avoid that, the Professor Muhammad Yunus, he gave the loan at very less interest. If the people they are not able to pay the loan, he won't ask anything. Simply he will leave that, but next loan the people they cannot get it. Okay, those are repaying the loan with the interest correctly, the second round of loan they can get it. Mostly he focused only the women. Okay, so mostly he focused the women, as well as the men also they can get the loan in the Grameen Bank. So in the year October 2014, the members of the Grameen Bank reached 8.63 million. Okay, and it is having that 81,390 branches across the Bangladesh. It is having 81,390 branches. Okay, so for that, to motivate him, he got the Nobel Prize, okay, for the peace in the year 2006. Professor Muhammad Yunus got the Nobel Prize for the peace in the year 2006. So these are the main concepts that we can cover in this chapter. Okay. Okay, dear. Now we are going to see the homework of today's class. Today I gave you 4 questions as a homework. Please complete this homework in your classwork notebook. Take a snap and send it to me in your mail ID. For your class, what mail ID we had given, from that mail ID you please send the homework. MGG and Alagarkoil children, please send your homework to the respective mail IDs given to you. Thank you children. I hope this class will be very useful for you. And if you are having any doubts, please ask me in the Niral's classroom. Thank you dear. Take care. Stay home and stay safe. Bye.